Okay, people, how we doing? 2 Foot Giant again. Got another review coming from that same company I did my last review on. Y'all should know by now I broadcast 2 times a week. It might possibly be 3 here pretty soon on Vapors TV. Right now I broadcast on Wednesdays and Thursdays on Southern Vapors and for Serious Vapors. I've got a company that is actually sponsoring me doing my giveaways and things like that. It's Bank Brew Vapors. Um, their TLC line is what it is that they're doing the giveaways on, and it's these bottles right here. They're 40 milliliter bottles, glass bottles. I mean, these things are beautiful. I'm not going to go through the whole unboxing. I did that last week. Y'all got to see that. Just want to keep in mind it comes with this, and it comes with a little squeeze bottle. That way you can actually drip them. The one I'm doing this week is going to be the Blu Menthol, if I can get that to focus in for you. If not, we'll just use that label right there. That one you can see. But I do vape on a 3 milligram label. If you hear in the background, I've got all kinds of noise going on, and I do apologize for that ahead of time. This is really going to be a review on the flavor and a review on my new Pretty. I got the copper OROS mod in. This thing is a beast. I flat love this mod. I've had it for a couple of days already. It's already starting to naturally patina on its own. But I just got my same Catepillar that I used on the last review on it. Now, the wick that I'm using is the Cotton wick, the rayon wick. And I'm actually kind of liking this stuff. The more I use it, the more it's growing on me. It absorbs really quickly. It holds the juice pretty well. Other than, making sure that you're not dry hitting it just like you do cotton. But I've actually got a little bit of a different coil in there today. Last week I was using that normal nano coil, the Nano Dragon. What I'm doing this week, actually, because the guy that gave me this Catepillar, the person he got it from tapped out the post holes. So you've got to have a really big gauge wire to even make a connection. And I don't have any 22 or 24 anymore. So what I did is I actually made a Nano Dragon coil where I hand spun 28 gauge. And then I hand spun another string of 28 gauge. And then I hand spun those together. So it's kind of like a quad spun 28 gauge. And then I built it into a Nano Dragon. And this thing just puts the normal Nano Dragon to, just absolute shame. Granted, this battery is not completely even charged, but you see, once it gets going, it's going. Other than that, the flavor profile for what we're doing, again, I'll show you the Blu Menthol. The flavor profile, the way that they describe it, is rich vanillas with cool mints and layers of chilling menthol. The first time you take a pull, you get that menthol flavor. You get more mint than menthol. Oh, excuse me. Which I like because I don't do a whole lot of menthol. I never did. Even when I smoked on the Stinkies, it was regulars. The vanilla is kind of like an undertone. And of course, that's all per the idea that I pretty much live with Vapor's tongue. That's why I do my reviews, is because I can't ever really taste flavors. When I do, they're smack you in the face kind of flavors. to everybody else. To me, this is a smack you in the face kind of flavor. So I know that my viewers, when y'all go to buy a bottle, or if you win a bottle from me on my show, I know you're going to love it because it's strong. And the thing about it is that the ladies that run this, Bank Brew Vapors, they say they distill their own concentrates and they don't use PG as a carrier. So this is as close to 100 VG as you're going to get. And it shows. Look. I mean, you literally max VG vapor coming out there. I mean, it's just thick. It's luscious. It's rich flavor. You can't miss that flavor. It coming out. Now, all of that being said, when I pull off of this Blu Menthol, the first taste that I get is just hands down double mint gum. The commercials where you see all the twins riding bikes and strolling through the park and all that good shit. No, it's gum. It is double mint gum from top to bottom. I don't do menthols. And I've been daily vaping this flavor for days now. Even when I was still on my Nemesis, I was using it. When I switched over to this OROS, it just got stronger because it's copper. There is next to no voltage drop on this mod. If I had a new battery in here, it'd be going a lot harder than it is. Let's go without the mouthpiece. So, I mean, it's just right there where you want it to be. I'm a cloud chaser. I like big, dark clouds to be coming out when I do it. Because at work, they make me go out to the smoking section so that I can vape. So if I can bellow out these massive clouds, all these smokers are like, hey, 2 foot, how do you make that much clouds? How do you make all that vapor coming out? Well, man, it's the mod, the battery, and it's the coil that you're using. Make sure that all 3 of them work in order, and then you put some almost 100% VG juice on top of that. And you get that right there. And people at the smoking section love watching that. I'll just smog out the table that's sitting there. But yeah, guys, Blu Menthol out of the TLC line from Bank Brew Vapors, some of the best juice I've ever had. Hands down. They sent me the entire TLC line, and I've liked damn near every single one of them except for the chais, which I am still going to do a review on the chais. I can stand it. It's just not 100% where I want it to be. It does taste good, but it's got this little undertone of licorice that I don't do licorice. I don't do candy licorice. I don't do Jaeger. I don't like that flavor. But I'm going to get to where I'm going to go and I'm going to vape the chais for a couple of days, just the chai, to see if I can get a better taste for it. But that's on a different review. The Blu Menthol. This shit is amazing. That's the squeeze bottle. This is the actual glass bottle. These women do wonderful work, and they put all kinds of effort and pride into their product, and it damn well shows. It's just amazing. But that's my review for this week, guys. I'll try to get it a couple more. I love you guys. Vape on.